Game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Curry against Fox. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Shoots it up. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Barnes hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Curry looking it over. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Domantas Sabonis.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was third-team All-NBA.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again. Sabonis, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Here's Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Hey, Richard, how about Mike Brown and these Kings and what they did in the 22-23 season? Wow.
Everyone was talking about the super teams. Meanwhile, the Kings ran the West and were atop the standings for most of the season. As they say in Sacramento, light that beam.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Green kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. There's the three. Rebound by the Kings. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Wiggins. Barnes can't get it to go.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Out to Thompson. Green inside the three-point line. It's good on the putback.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fox against Curry. Now, here's Fox. Defense right on him. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
Pass to Wiggins. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Spurs.
2 minutes.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Please welcome to the floor, your 916 crew.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Different look here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Looney. Gary Payton comes in for Wiggins. Corey Joseph's checked in for Thompson. And Paul's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now, here's Mitchell. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. And stolen by Payton. Stolen. Duarte passes to Mitchell. Back to Monk. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Payton throws it down.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Mitchell against Paul. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Chris Paul, 4th.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Mitchell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors, trailing by 2. Joseph, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Monk. And good that time.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
Paul surveying the floor. Over Mitchell. The shot's good from Paul.
Enjoy every moment you get to watch Chris Paul. We might never see a point guard like him again.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Fox in the backcourt with Herter to his side. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray, and it's Sabonis in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. So they take the lead.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Kuminga's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And so here is Golden State. Warriors leading by 5. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Passes it to Looney. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Curry getting it done inside.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Wiggins against Barnes. Count it from 12.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
RJ, if you had to choose someone to take the last shot in a big game, Klay Thompson, I'm assuming, is right up there.
Oh, Kev, Klay Thompson would be my number one. He plays with an even temperature. His facial expressions never changes. Never too high, never too low. And look, we've obviously seen that he can knock down any shot at any time.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The pass to Fox. That one drops for him. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Gonna have to do more than this to stop Fox. He's such an outstanding competitor.
Pass to Thompson. Looney kicks to Curry. Kuminga up top. He's covered by Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Kuminga the pass to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Murray outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Kings. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years is leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set. And he is setting that example night in and night out.
Several teams changing it up here.
And here's a look at some numbers for Malik Monk. How he did last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
The shot's good from Paul.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Monk against Joseph. Now, here's Monk. D right on him. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Joseph looking over the floor. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Looney down low. Guarded by McGee. Looney with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Monk against Joseph. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Shot from 12, and Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 6 points.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
Mitchell outside. Takes the 13-footer. That shot no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponent to shoot in the 60s. I'm sure they're getting an earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Looney out there with Wiggins. Over in the corner, Barnes. Wiggins with some nice D.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
You just can't let Klay find any looks anywhere from the three-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
Fox. The Warriors pull it in. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Fox against Curry. Kicks it to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fox. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for your king.
The first one falls.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and is an exceptional passer also.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Up top, Curry. Guarded by Fox. Curry passes to Kuminga. Over Murray. And the Warriors miss again.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Sabonis, the pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Sweet little floater. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
It's Curry outside. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Then for the Warriors, Gary Payton is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. Here's Mitchell. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Paul. Payton passes to Green. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Mitchell against Paul. They get the rebound. Mitchell kicks to Monk. Here's Vezenkov. Nothing on the board.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside, Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Wiggins. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Wiggins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
To the paint, here's Thompson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Passes it to McGee. Now Mitchell. Puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. Now,
defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Herder and Barnes are your wingmen. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. And it's Fox in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Nice defense there from Sabonis, getting his timing just right to come up with the block.
Tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Basket is good, the assist from Barnes.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Outside, Sabonis. And the pass to Herder. Shoots over Curry. Herder, no good. Warriors leading by 5. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Outside, Fox. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Draymond Green is checked in for the Warriors. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this.
Stephen Curry.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
You think you may throw Steph off? No way. So focused.
Ball against Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox.
First free throw is good.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Fox hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Paul against Fox. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Kings trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Wiggins outside. Over Barnes. Second chance shot. He lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Fox, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him the point guard. I call him the scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 6. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Ball passes to Green. Pass to Looney. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sacramento ball.
The Kings trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Tries yet again. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Stephen Curry's checked in for Paul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Warriors substitution. Stephen Curry.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Green kicks to Wiggins, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kevin Herter, first personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Golden State. Andrew Wiggins.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
And there's a reason they fouled Wiggins right there, taking their chances at an important part of this game.
That's good, going 1-2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
916 Crew.
They're down by 5. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth.
Your 916 Crew dance team. Get loud once again.
Herter, that's a 2-pointer. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Curry with him. Now guarded by Fox.
Yeah, easy call.
Domantas, second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Warriors.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 4. 24 seconds left in the game.
We've got T-shirts. Who wants one? Get up and get loud.
Sabonis finds Fox. It counts! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Stephen Curry.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
I'm sure Curry could close his eyes and still make these, and, frankly, I'm waiting for him to do that.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
At the line for the Warriors. Klay Thompson taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And Thompson is so cool under duress. His easygoing personality aiding him in these types of situations.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Fox from outside. Misses the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
One of the premier shooters in this game, in the history of this game. You want the ball in Klay's hands down the stretch.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.